Hello, my name is Pascal de Courvinicole. I'm the Champlain Park and Vicinity Residents Association president. This is a brief presentation to give our citizens our position in regards to the future of the Connaught Park and our involvement within the Coalition Citoyenne of Aylmer. The Champlain Park and Vicinity Residents Association was created in 1970 by a group of citizens to enhance and promote the quality of life in our community. It represents more than 650 homes today, more than 2,000 citizens. The Champlain Park and its surroundings does not form an urban village. We believe that that term, although fashionable today, is misused in this context. The park does not have commercial facilities, it is not densely populated, and it does not have important public services. Yet, it is a community that we call home. The park is indeed a community, close-knit, healthy, and stimulating. We have large participation to our community, social and cultural events. We have a very low turnaround rate of residents, and many return to the nest after moving away from home. We see a lot of residents coming back to where they were raised to raise their own family. Corn roasts and Christmas parties, plant exchanges, astronomy nights. This is a very, very lively community, very active. Our quality of life needs to be preserved, and we hope to share this with others. Most people that move to our neighborhood and to our sector share certain values and interests, namely love of nature and the great green spaces that surround us and peaceful living. We enjoy outdoor and sport activities and family and a close community. And this sector has quite a unique rural charm, and we are surrounded by beautiful heritage treasures that we don't want to lose. Sadly, many of these values and interests that we hold dearly are threatened by the wild development that's been going on here in Aylmer. We're concerned, very concerned actually. Some say that we can't stop progress. Development at all cost, is that progress? We are concerned, very concerned. Our quality of life is at stake. Traffic jams are already unbearable. What will it be tomorrow? Pollution is on the rise, and the distinctive rural character, the heritage charm that makes our sector so unique, are threatened. The existing businesses in Old Aylmer are threatened as well by lack of planning, lack of global vision of our sector. The crime rates can only go up if we put high-density residential projects on our heritage road without the proper infrastructures to support this. Our present infrastructures can barely support the people that are living in Aylmer. What will it be tomorrow? And the green spaces, well, we're losing them as we speak. Last April, the association participated in a public forum organized by the Aylmer Heritage Association, during which we expressed our position and concerns about Aylmer Road and to our councillors. Namely, that the cultural and historical heritage of Aylmer Road must be preserved, valued, and prioritized. We insist on well-planned, durable development of Aylmer Road that is harmonious and inclusive of the heritage treasures that make it so unique. We ask the city to invest in developing and reconstructing the true urban villages that exist already in our different downtowns, namely Rue Principale and Old Aylmer. We ask the city to invest in our existing infrastructures before overpopulating them. High-density development does not have its place on Aylmer Heritage Road. The city says so. Discover Gatineau's architectural and historical heritage treasures. Cruise through the city's cultural neighborhoods on bike or by car along the 5 suggested routes. One of those routes is Aylmer Road. We call on the city for some coherence, a lot more coherence in development. After all, Aylmer is the place we call home. Our heritage is worth a lot. One must dare. One must see further than a 4-year mandate. At the public forum organized by the Heritage Association, we heard and felt and shared the concerns of our fellow citizens regarding the Connaught Park's future. Bouladier, a private developer, bought the historical Connaught Park, and Councillor Riel announced that a vast public consultation must be held to determine the recreational future of this rare site. The city then announces its plan to offer public consultations, later baptized work sessions, on a project said to be a blank page. Following this public forum, Coalition Citoyenne d'Aylmer is born. This is a grassroots movement, so 8 citizen associations of Aylmer support a common position regarding Connaught Park's future on April 30th of this year. Our collective position on Connaught Park's future, stated in this letter sent to the mayor, goes as such. The recreational zoning of the Connaught Park must be preserved. The primary vocation of the site must be of recreational and touristic nature. The activities on this site must contribute to the revitalization of Old Aylmer rather than compete commercially and economically with it. The true heart of our urban village is in fact on Rue Principale in Old Aylmer. Let's protect its perennity. The residential construction planned on part of the site must be reassessed with a recreational perspective as to not further contribute to urban sprawl, congestion on a road which is already more overloaded than it was before it was widened to 4 lanes in the 1990s. We must prioritize and value the quality of life of citizens currently residing in this sector. Ottawa, Montreal, 2 hours. Aylmer, Ottawa, 2 hours? Is this what we really want? A global view of development on Gatineau territory is essential. Stop working in a case-by-case manner. Take into account the global incidence of the construction project's repercussions in terms of commerce, heritage, ecology, cost of construction and maintenance of services and infrastructures, as well as the impact on the citizens' quality of life. We never did receive a response to that letter from the city, and we went to the so-called public consultation. The blank page was already quite colorful, as many may have noticed at the city's work session on May 26th, and this may well be the case on June 3rd as well. This was a bitter deception. Citizens were railroaded, divided into rigid work sessions. The format was scripted, controlled, with limited predetermined questions based on assumptions and false premises. We had a choice between a heart of the urban village or a cœur du village urbain, involving residences and businesses on this rare land used for recreational activities for over 100 years. We believe that the population of Aylmer must play a direct role in the determination of the future of Connaught Park and Aylmer Road. We count on our municipal councillor not only to listen to us but to represent us and to support us in our endeavor. We are asking you, Mayor Bureau, and you, City of Gatineau councillors, to respect our values and take our priorities into account. The fate of historical Connaught Park should not be in the hands of developers and bureaucrats, but rather in those of citizens and their representatives. We have our say in this. Thank you.